Welcome to this tutorial for the voltage divider rule for ENGG104. You may already know that the sum of voltage drops through a series circuit is always equal to the supply voltage. This is known as Kirchhoff's voltage law, and by this theory it should be understood that a series circuit containing any number of equal resistors, like this one for example, will have equal voltage drops across every resistor. But for resistors of different values, it's not so easy to identify the voltage drops. This is where the voltage divider rule comes in handy. The voltage divider rule is a derivation of Ohm's law that allows us to find the voltage drop across any resistor in a series circuit. You first need to calculate the total resistance of this series configuration, which is just the sum of all resistor values. So if you struggle with this part, you should probably just pack up and go home. For those who pass kindergarten, you'll find the steps to applying this rule very simple. Now that you have your value for the total resistance, you can find the voltage drop across any resistor in your circuit by just using the simple formula, where the voltage drop across a resistor is equal to the value of that resistor divided by the total resistance, all multiplied by the source voltage. Here we have an example of the voltage divider rule, where we have a simple series circuit containing three resistors of 5, 10, and 7.5 kiloohms connected to a 45 volt source. To find the voltage drop across R1, we take its resistance of 5 kiloohms and divide it by the total resistance, which is just 5 plus 10 plus 7.5 kiloohms, or 22.5 kiloohms. Then multiplying that by the source voltage of 45, we get a drop across R1 of 10 volts. Applying the rule to R2 gives 20 volts, and R3 is a drop of 15 volts across it. You may notice that the total sum of the voltage drop equals 45 volts, so Kirchhoff's voltage law is satisfied. It may be useful to remember Kirchhoff's voltage law in these calculations to test if you have the correct answer.